next, the Trailblazers take it on. Two elite centers from tip-off to the final buzzer, Grant. We should have a battle on our hands tonight.
Oh, yes, indeed, B.A. And, you know, in games like this, it's important to give space for your big guys to compete. The last thing you want is to overcrowd the paint and end up taking an elbow.
All right, a report waiting for us courtside with all the details on this standout season for MP.
Thanks, guys. Well, he's made history. The most three-point makes in a season and still going. Every time he touches the ball, something special can happen, and opposing defenses are working overtime to try and stop it. Back to you.
He is so fun to watch. Good stuff there. Thank you. Now a look at Detroit's starting lineup. Isaiah Stewart out there with Jalen Duren. Then it's Green. Then there's Kevin Huerter. And it's Cunningham in at the 1. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Avdia.
Pistons ball.
Long range from the inbound. And Cunningham with a 3. Cunningham's got 5 now.
Well, you try to stay connected to Cunningham, but he finds a way.
And here's Portland. And this team is in a fantastic rhythm right now. They've won 17 straight games.
Well, just to be able to be on the call and see these guys in person is a real treat. They've been the talk of the NBA during this streak. The question now becomes, can they sustain the focus and level of intensity? They are looking quite comfortably in control, so it's going to be interesting to see.
And it's Cunningham missing. Portland has gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. When you think about the skill of Cade Cunningham, Grant, at his height, what a combination.
You know, B.A., whether it's scoring inside or seeing over the defense or just beasting on smaller guards, his 6'6" frame is certainly an advantage.
Shot clock at 2. And the basket by Holiday.
What a sweet shot by Holiday. Going for the soft touch that time.
Outside, Green. Back to Cunningham. Huerter controls the rebound and the putback.
He really gets in perfect position for the follow. Just a terrific read.
Avdia passes to MP. And again, it's Portland with a 3.
Yeah, having this kind of confidence as a shooter will really do wonders for MP in the long run.
Huerter against MP. Here's Cunningham. That bucket makes him 3 for 5.
And credit his teammates for feeding him all quarter.
And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. MP outside, fires the 3. Another 3 for Portland.
Well, look, this is how you want to start every game. 5 for 5. Come on.
Now here's Cunningham. We saw him go on a scoring rampage last game. He was unstoppable. Stewart outside. Back to Green. Outside Huerter for 3. Avdia pulls it in. Trailblazers lead by 5. And MP gets it to go on the assist by Avdia. 14 points for MP. And so Cunningham will bring it up for the Pistons. Coming off a win against the Hornets.
Hey, their activity on defense was terrific. It was just full effort at that end of the floor and a bunch of blocks to show for it.
Well, they did have some impressive numbers blocking shots, and I like their defensive game plan.
So it's Portland now, following the score by Detroit. A nice shot by MP.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Outside, Green. Back to Cunningham. Over Holiday. And it's Cunningham missing.
Well, I'm surprised that didn't fall for him. We know that's a shot he can hit, and there wasn't much resistance either.
Pure from three-point range. MP's got 20.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Pass to Stewart. MP against Huerter. Detroit moving the ball around. Cunningham, left side. With the floater. Some solid defense from Holiday.
That's a defender doing just enough to cause a miss on the layup.
And last season, the Pistons became the first team ever to triple their win total from the previous campaign.
Yeah, going from the worst record in the association in 2024 to a playoff team in 2025. And now they look to just keep on rising.
Here's Cunningham. Following the three-point basket by Portland. Here's Herter. It's stolen by MP. On the wing, Holiday. From outside the arc. Oh, he missed it. Making him 1 for 2 now.
Finding space on the perimeter, but he couldn't capitalize.
Here's Cunningham. Banked it in off the glass. Cunningham's got 11 points.
And he's single-handedly trying to keep them alive. Terrific scoring quarter. Will it be enough, though?
Pass to MP. Launches it. Knocks down the long J.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
Pistons trail by 15. Cunningham with the ball. He's got 11. To the paint. Here's Duren. And the dunk by Duren.
That is what they want from Duren. Spike it, young fella.
Holiday against Cunningham. And here's MP from outside. Another three for Portland.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
Yeah, but you can't let up at all. They've got a chance to put this game away early, and they should take it.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Kings played some superb basketball. He ended up with 58 points and hit a bunch of threes. No surprises there. It was a performance that will stick with the fans for a long time. Let's see what he has in store for us in this one.
Okay, Allie, thanks a lot. Well, it'll be interesting to see how much of that performance carries over into this one.
His goal is to provide whatever the team needs from him on that particular evening.
Well, I'm sure he's coming in with a lot of confidence after last game. He wants to have a repeat performance here tonight.
Fires from deep. And again for three. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Pistons trail by 19. Pass to LeVert. And we've got 28 seconds left to play in the first. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Jenkins. Jacks up a three. The rebound by MP. MP's got 4 rebounds now. Williams on the wing. Grant outside. And here's MP from outside. That one is off. And an overpowering first quarter effort. Already a double-digit advantage. Trailblazers out in front. Here for Portland. Kamara, he's checked in for Grant. Avdia comes in for Krejci. And MP subbed in for Sharp. Detroit also making some changes. Green's checked in for Reed. Herter comes in for LeVert. And Cade Cunningham subbed in for Jenkins. We've got Robert Williams, Damian Lillard out there with MP. Then it's Denny Avdia. And it's Kamara in at the power forward position. That's the group in the game for the Trailblazers. Outside Robinson. Green, the pass to Robinson. And here's Cunningham. And again, no good by Detroit. Herter against MP. Driving inside. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. MP's got 5 points now in the quarter.
He's been in total control offensively, and the defense has had no answers.
Inside. Here's Holland. Oh, Williams with the block.
Showing off his talent for erasing shots. Williams had that one totally anticipated.
All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. It was stolen by Lillard. From deep, MP. And again, it's Portland with a three.
And what's working here Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
You know, off the court stand, Damian Lillard has another career going as a rapper.
Well, B.A., I've enjoyed a few tracks, though I prefer his performance on the hardwood where his shooting and scoring do all the talking.
Down low, Kamara, and he buries his first look.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Back to Cunningham to stop the drought. And it's good on the lay-in. And that's 13 points for Cade Cunningham.
Well, he's been able to find points, just not enough of them. They've got to string together some more buckets.
MP, a screen on Cunningham. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. Sinks the tray. Lillard's got 11 points.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Outside Herter. Detroit moving the ball around. Green for three. Avdia pulls it in. And so it's Avdia with it. He brings it up for the Portland Trailblazers. They've only given up 6 here in this quarter.
Well, he's just dominating right now. If his teammates are smart, they'll keep getting him the ball.
Here's Cunningham, left side Herter. There's the three. Portland with a rebound. Now Portland with it. Following this game, they host the Magic. That'll be their second of a 5-game stretch at home.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
The Pistons shooting just 38%. Their offense not where they want to be. Green with a screen on Lillard. And here's Cunningham outside. Williams grabs the board. Cunningham's gone just 1 for 4 from deep. Here's Lillard. And it's Portland scoring again.
He's putting on a show this quarter, and the team's feeding off his energy.
Man, they're just getting run over right now.
And you can really see they're starting to show some frustration.
Here's Cunningham. Finds the bottom from 13 feet out. 15 points in the game.
Big night for Cunningham. This is why he went first overall. Cade can't take over a game.
Pass to Kamara. Back to Lillard. And stolen by Cunningham. Now Green. Kamara covering. Herter from long range. MP with the block.
Displaying an innate ability to detect the score attempt. MP will do well to keep honing that skill.
And it's out of bounds. The Pistons able to retain possession here. So for the Blazers, Klingett, he's checked in for Williams. And Holiday subbed in for Lillard. Detroit also making some changes. Duren, he's checked in for Holland. And it's Stewart in for Robinson.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
And when a team is able to play different ways with lineup versatility, how valuable is that to you as a coach?
Well, look, B.A., the best teams simply have to be able to win in different ways. They've got to be able to win with their offense, win with their defense. They've got to be able to win in an up-tempo game. They've got to be able to win in a grinded-out half-court game. If you've only got one way you can win, the best opponents will be able to take that away. Versatility is a must.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks a lot. The Pistons are growing. Coach J.B. Bickerstaff said, I appreciate the work that the guys have put in, and I'm proud of what they're becoming. But we have more work to do. We're still taking steps. Our guys have improved. The team has improved, but we're not finished yet. Back to you, Brian.
On the rise. Allie, thanks very much for the report. Holiday passes to MP. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Holiday. MP's got 54 points. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Stewart finds Green. Now Cunningham to end the run. And Klingett pulls it down.
Yeah, just a little off his game this quarter. He's trying to work his way into a rhythm.
Connects again from distance.
He's been on the money from deep.
Definitely. Looking to shoot as much as possible. Herter with it. Avdia picks him up. Back to Herter. Launches a three. Avdia pulls it in.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
And good! There's another 60 points. This guy can't be stopped right now.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
2-second difference between shot and game clock. Puts up a three. And again, it's Portland with a three.
All 5 of the last buckets they've given up have been from downtown.
Cunningham deciding where to go with it. Pass to Herder, beyond the arc. The shot that time not on target. MP getting it done for Portland. He added to his astounding total of 3-pointers in this quarter. He may never have another night like this. We'll be right back with you shortly.
Please direct your attention to center court.
Welcome, everybody. The story.
It's not just about taking a shot. It's about taking the right shot. They've made a lot of good decisions out there.
Sometimes. And now, here. And that's a wrap on.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
And Detroit, let's look at who they've got. We've got Isaiah Stewart, Kevin Herder out there with Kate Cunningham. Then it's Duren, and it's Green in at the 3. MP outside, the 3. And the shot is good on the assist by Holiday. Holiday's got 8 assists here tonight.
Well, how about MP right there? Just drilling a 3 of his own for good measure.
Duren, the pass to Herder. Cunningham outside. 6 to shoot. 3-pointer. Herder can't hit.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Again! What an avalanche! 71 points and no end in sight.
He's in the zone. The defense looks helpless.
Herder passes to Duren. Cunningham against Holiday. There's Herder with the 3. Avdia pulls it in. Avdia's got 4 rebounds in the game.
Familiar results for him. He can't get anything to go.
The Pistons have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Green, the pass to Stewart. Now here's Herder. Back to Stewart. It's Herder on the wing. Covered by MP. Here's the 3. Stewart, no good.
Since halftime, they've missed 3 of their first 4 shots. Still trying to get their legs under them.
When you're a 6'8 pivot like Isaiah Stewart, you'd better have the strength to battle longer players.
Yeah, B.A., his game is all about power. Once he establishes position, it's hard to root him out of there. And, man, he said some teeth-rattling things.
Back to Cunningham. MP against Herder. And there's the lob. It's intercepted. To the middle. Tipped. Duren with a steal. To win the drought. And Herder lays it up and in. Herder's got 7 points.
Obviously, Herder's focus offensively is on the outside, but his touch translates into the paint as well.
From deep, MP. Good! Another from 3.
Another 3 for him. I'm not sure I've seen a better 3-point shooting night.
Well, he's just pouring it on, and he's tied for the 5th most triples ever in a single game. Duren with a screen on Holiday. Pass to Stewart. Back to Cunningham. Shot clock at 6. Here's Herder. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to be on MP.
Well, you know, on top of being an accurate shooter, Kevin Herder works hard to support his team. Some rebounds, some passing. Kevin is not just a one-trick pony.
Well, Stan, now that we've had the coaches' challenges for a few seasons now, what do you think? Connects again from distance.
All game long, the threes have been pouring in for him. There is nothing stopping his shot.
And you know, this is already a game he'll never forget. He's trying to make it a game the world never forgets. And here's Cunningham. 15 points in the game. And it's Portland with a rebound. MP's got his 6th rebound on the night. Pass to Holiday. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. And after not winning a title for the first 11 years of his career, Drew Holiday finally breaks through in 2021, Coach.
And another in 2024. Wherever Holiday has gone during his career, he's fit like a glove, B.A. He's an experienced veteran and a leader both on and off the floor.
And here's MP from outside. They're in with a rebound. Detroit has gone just 1 of 5 from three-point range here in the 3rd quarter. Here's Cunningham. And Klingon pulls it down. Klingon's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And MP throws it down.
Yeah, when we talk about MP's unlimited potential, we're referring to nights like this one.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Pass to Green. Takes the 3. Portland with a rebound. MP's got 7 rebounds in the game. And here's Klingon, covered by Duren. And here's MP from outside. And again for 3.
And with that made 3, he now stands alone for 3rd most threes in a single game.
Boy, he's been locked in, and it's been lights out for him all game long. What a shooting performance. Here's Holiday. And Holiday powers it home.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
Absolutely. They're playing their game and executing at a real high level. Everything is working for them right now.
And it's Green missing.
The other team just looks more in sync and is riding the momentum.
Their body language does
good. Another from 3.
The parade of threes has no end in sight. He just keeps knocking them down.
And that latest triple ties him for 2nd for most threes in a game. What a monster performance from deep it's been. Duren, no good. And so it's Avdia with it. He brings it up for the Portland Trailblazers. Connects again from distance.
And he's topped his own personal best. A new 2nd place mark for most single-game triples. He is never shy when it comes time to launch.
Not at all. Casting away and making a little history in the process. What a privilege to be here to witness this. He's as good as it gets from long distance. Lets the 3 fly, and again!
He has been simply unstoppable.
And he's now 3rd all-time for points in a game. 1 for the ages. Cunningham against Holiday. Green up top, looking to win the run. Portland grabs the miss. We've got 1:08 left in the 3rd quarter of the game. From deep, MP. Yet another bucket. Oh, he's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
The BA, it feels like he can't miss.
Cunningham outside. Pass to Herter. Fires the 3. Avdia pulls it in. Avdia's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Klingon. And here's MP from outside. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
Yeah, just another thing MP does for this team. Space the floor.
Detroit moving the ball around. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet, we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing.
And yes, another basket.
And incredible. Never thought we'd see another player score this much.
Man, it feels surreal, doesn't it? That score puts him tied for the 2nd most points in an NBA game. What an historic night. To the inside. Here's Duren. Klingon with the block. And they recover it. And here's LeVert for 3. No good on the buzzer beater. And so it's the Portland Trailblazers making this game a no contest. They pull. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
You have to love his unselfishness and ability to make the...
Checked in for Portland. A big group substitution here for Detroit. Duran, he's checked in for Holland. Stewart comes in for Levert. Green's checked in for Robinson. And Herter's subbed in for Jenkins. Pass to Green. And here's Stewart. Green with a screen on Grant. Now here's Cunningham. Goes up on the wing. And the sweet roll that time on the rim. That one falls. 21 points for Cade Cunningham.
Yeah, and Cunningham there, able to shoot with his feet set. That's one he knows he can hit.
Lillard and Sharp are the guards. He got it again! Sensational!
And that score moves him up in the record books yet again.
He now stands alone for second most points in a game. Unbelievable night. Pass to Sharp. Here's Williams. And the layup is good. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Trailblazers.
Well, all you can ask for is your guys to be really active on D, and they've been more than that tonight.
They're also finding a lot of points tonight off transition play, running the floor and using the fast break to beat the defense.
Lillard against Cunningham. Here's Green. And he can't bank that one in.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
Yeah, I get it, but you don't want him forcing things. It's better to get your shots within the flow of the offense.
Stewart outside. Inside. And stolen by Williams. On the wing, MP. Green covering. Back to MP. The three is up. Duran with a rebound. Detroit has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the fourth. Oh, got a piece of it. Grant with a steal. Herter against Sharp. MP, a screen on Herter. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. So we'll see Shaedon Sharp go to the line here. Javonte Green picks one up, much to the fans' delight, Stan. Shaedon Sharp's dunks are already legend in some parts.
Well, B.A., he does stuff that makes you shake your head, and it gets a ridiculous amount of airtime. Certainly an entertaining young player to watch.
There are usually 1 or 2 mid-season coaching changes in the NBA every year. Can those energize the team, Grant?
You know, B.A., we've seen it give teams a boost.
Another bucket! Wow!
What a moment. It's one for the history books. Again, he has set the record for the most points ever in a single game.
Unparalleled scoring capability. We've seen it time and time again. There's really nothing he can't do on a basketball court when he sets his mind to it. Sharp against Herter. And here's MP from outside. Another three for Portland.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
And it's Cunningham missing. Portland has gone 4 of 8 from three-point land during the fourth. MP finds Lillard. And here's MP. The three ball, and again for 3.
And of course it falls for him. And that 3 pushing him into the record books.
Well, he is now tied for the most threes in a game. A night we'll never forget.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Trailblazers.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
B.A., it's almost hard.
Good! Another from 3.
Oh, hot as a tea kettle. He is just firing away, and he has set a new record for the most triples ever in an NBA game.
Breaking his own record. We knew his reputation and the kind of shooting display he can put on. He's taken it to another level, though. Cunningham passes to Stewart. Back to Cunningham. Outside Herder. 5 to shoot. MP with the block.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
Yeah, they've got clutch guys on this team, and they never let up.
Cunningham outside. And he's going for the oop here. And stolen by Williams. Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. A nice shot by MP.
This has to feel good. They gave their fans a show and secured the W.
Yep, the crowd gets to go home feeling good about the win tonight. Their team looked impressive.
Back to Cunningham. Outside Herder to stop the run. The shot comes out. So no problem for Portland as they get the win. We saw 2 different teams tonight. One played with confidence, operating flawlessly. The other just looked lost.
And the energy in this building was awesome.
Thanks, guys. You know I have questions, MP, but the way you were playing tonight, I'm afraid you'll reject them. Yeah. Okay. I'm sorry for the dad joke.
I forgive you, Dominic. Whatever it takes, right? If they're gonna keep coming at us.
Over to you, BA.
Thank you, Dominic. And that about wraps it up. For Grant Hill, Stan Van Gundy, and Allie LaForte.
MP, what's going on, man? These are the best defenses in the league, and you going crazy like that? I love what you're doing to the game right now.
part, play a beautiful brand of basketball with an emphasis on ball movement.
No hero ball between these two squads, Kevin. And you're right, it is beautiful to watch. The ball moves, the player moves, they find quality shots, and the assists come in bunches.
A look at the Magic starting group. Wagner is in the front court alongside Banchero. The guard pair form will be Suggs and Bain. And it's Bitadze in at the center. Now, here's Banchero. No good there with the step-back J. Holiday with it. Now defended by Bain. Holiday, the pass to MP. Holiday dishes to MP. To the paint. Looking for Avdia and gets it there. Just 4 to shoot. A 3 from MP. And Desmond Bain pulls it down. And so it's Bain with it. He'll bring it up for the Magic. It's a 3-point game. There's Bitadze off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Those are free points you're giving away. You got to work harder on the glass.
Now here is Holiday. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game.
With deep range and a wide arsenal of moves, Holiday keeps defenders off balance.
Here's Suggs. Outside, Bain. Pass to Banchero. A kick out to Bain. From outside, off the mark. The Orlando Magic coming to this one following a loss to the Warriors in San Francisco. Orlando's front office, Clark, has made it clear they're turning the page on the rebuild, entering the win now phase.
And the reason they're able to make that shift, Kevin, is because they drafted 2 franchise cornerstones. Banchero and Wagner developed quickly and have a lot of runway in front of them. A 1 for 5 start so far, not what they envisioned coming into this game.
MP kicks to Avdia. Pass to Klingon. Back to MP. And another 3 for Portland.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Here's Bain. Once again off the mark, Orlando.
Trying to match 3, sometimes you get too amped up and it affects your ability to knock down the shot.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Well, everyth's coming too easily. I mean, at some point defensively, you have to take something away.
And so the timeout by Jamal Mosley here. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Here's Suggs. He averages more than 12 points a game. That's some dependable production. Now, here's Wagner. Bitadze is screen on MP. Clock at 6. Bain passes to Bitadze. Shot to stop the run. The Magic again can't hit.
You can tell he's just a touch out of sync here. But he's battling, continuing to fight, leading the charge. What a huge quarter for him.
Looking at the last game for Orlando, it was a loss to the Warriors. Bitadze setting a screen for Banchero. And Bitadze throws it down.
You might think Banchero's looking to score it every time, but that's not necessarily the case.
Portland leading by 11. Holiday surveying the floor. No one covering. MP's got 13.
Great three-point shooting here out of the gate. That makes 4 makes already from long distance.
Bring music, scorching those nets. How long can they keep this up, though?
And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against Detroit had a huge game. He dropped an amazing number of points, and that's a season high for him. What an offensive performance. A reminder of the amazing things that he's capable of on any given night. It'll be hard to match that tonight, but he'll try. Guys?
Thanks as always, Allie, for that great report. It certainly was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
Yeah, you know, all indications are that he feels good coming into this. Feels confident. that he can build on that prior success.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
And you watch Paolo Banchero. GA offensively, he is a load to deal.
Yeah, I mean, he can cross you up, hit you with the spin move, score over either shoulder. This young man is a force.
And here's Wagner following the three-pointer by MP. Here's Banchero for three, and Klingon pulls it down. Trailblazers leading by 14. MP dishes to Holiday. Again, the Trailblazers good for two.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
And so the timeout by Jamal Mosley here. He's ready to talk things through with them. Jeremy Grant, he's checked in for Portland. Then for the Magic, Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Banchero. And it's Richardson in for Jalen Suggs. On defense, Portland. Up top, Wagner. Outside, Bain. Out of bounds, Portland takes possession. And let's check out a breakdown looking at some of the stats for MP. And so Holiday will bring it up for Portland. They're in the midst of an unbelievable streak right now. 18 straight wins. Just remarkable.
And it is very impressive, but it's also interesting. I mean, even sitting here at the broadcast table and the storyline this group has created has you just impressed and a little scratch in your head, because we expect drama and a certain amount of unpredictability with this crew. That's not gone away, but I tell you, this team seems to be minimizing or mitigating the volatility. They seem to be a lot more solid of late. He's having trouble getting anything to go right now.
Grant goes in, and the dunk by Grant.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Now here is Carter. In the loss to the Warriors the other night, definitely not himself. And here's Richardson outside. Bangs home the trifecta.
And the dime from Desmond Bain. Terrific vision on that one.
Holiday, the pass to MP. And here is Grant. MP outside. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. Bain against MP. And here is Bain. Last game, 26 points. 5 to shoot. Batadze, a screen on Holiday. Richardson for three. Avdia with the rebound. Avdia's got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. MP dishes to Avdia. Takes the three. Kept alive. Klingon. Again, the Trailblazers score.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage of both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
And so it's Portland. Checked in for the Magic. Suggs comes in for Carter. Here's MP, coming off a stellar performance against Detroit. Good for his ninth make in just 12 shots. That's an even 75% shooting.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
You're exactly right. It's been all good at one end, and let's be diplomatic and just say not so good at the other end.
They've got Toumani Camara. Damian Lillard out there with MP. Then it's Avdia, and it's Grant in at the 5 spot. That's the group on the floor for Portland.
The future is shining bright for Banchero. He's a multifaceted big guy who could really, I think, be the centerpiece of an organization.
Wagner outside. Pass to Banchero. Another miss by Orlando.
Surprising to see that he had so much room from mid-range. I think he was surprised, too.
And, yes, it's good.
You've got to love the way he's scoring it tonight. Very efficient.
Orlando's gotten into trouble with the 3 ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. Pass to Banchero. And finished off by Banchero.
When Banchero gets in tight, that's how he likes to finish. No layups for this big guy. He's all about the finish.
The 3 from MP. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. Lillard's got his 3rd assist on the night. The Magic have gone 6 of 13 so far from the field here in the second quarter. Back to Suggs. Carter sets the pick for Banchero. Clock at 4. Orlando needs to get off a shot. Richardson for 3.
MP's playing like he has something to prove. Strong defense from the youngster.
Trailblazers making a switch here. Holiday's checked in, and the Magic making a change here as well. Baines checked in for Richardson. Bucket is good.
Probably wasn't the shot they were looking for, but they'll take the bucket.
Now, Avdia. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. MP's shot is good.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Here's Banchero for 3. MP grabs the miss.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
When you look at his numbers, Desmond Bane is historically good from 3-point.
And Holiday kicks to MP. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. MP's got 39.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
Outside, Bane. Some nice ball movement by the Magic.
2 minutes.
Suggs passes to Bane. Plenty of space. And Orlando again with the bucket.
And boy, has he picked it up since the start of the second. His shots now starting to fall.
And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for the Portland Trailblazers. They put up a nice win against Detroit the last time out.
Yeah, and in that one, they caused a lot of misfires with their intensity on the defensive end.
And the hustle they showed on that end was infectious, contagious. I mean, their squad really got after it.
And it's Portland with the rebound. Avdia's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
And what an alley-oop. Those two read each other so well.
It's a play I'm sure they love to run.
And as the receiver, he doesn't feel the need to go for the monster finish that time. I mean, laying it up for the 2 points worked out just fine.
Outside, Bane. And Carter now, top of the key. And it's MV with the rebound.
Got a decent look at it, but sometimes the shot just doesn't go down.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Well, you know, it's been all high percentage shots for them so far. I mean, just the kind of execution you want in the first half.
Carter looking around. Pass to Bane. No good, unable to end this run. And it's the Trailblazers with the ball. And MP gets it to go on the assist by Avdia. Avdia's got his 5th assist in this one. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Suggs kicks to Bane. Sweet move. And it's good on the way in. Bane's got 11.
Striking fast inside. Bane isn't going to miss a chance at a look like that.
And here's MP for 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor space.
And you know what? It's all about the long-distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
And through one half, it hasn't even been close. Portland out in front, running away with it. From Portland, we're back in a moment.
While it's been a stampede in transition, they'll run it right down your throat if you let them.
I'm going to do something I haven't done in a while.
And how about we move it on over for a preview of who we might. And that'll do it for halftime.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
Checking out the group for Jamal Mosley to start the second half. The guard pair for him will be Suggs and Bain. Wagner is in the front court alongside Banchero. And it's Bitadze in at the 5, roaming the paint. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Hey guys, Jalen Suggs is a tone setter for this Magic team, putting his body on the line with his constant activity. Coach Jamal Mosley said, quote, he wears his emotion and his heart on his sleeve. He's pure. There's so much love there. That's why this group is... the way it is because of how he is. Kevin?
He's a culture setter. Allie, we appreciate the report. Mark, we see more coaches nowadays keeping a cool-headed, calm demeanor on the sideline.
And, Kevin, I love it. I mean, you don't have to yell and scream to get your point across, and every coach has to coach according to his personality. But I do like the fact that we see more coaches being mindful of how they coach and recognizing that overly demonstrative behavior doesn't necessarily improve the outcome.
Well, at 6'10", GA, Franz Wagner provides great versatility to this offense.
Yeah, and he's a solid decision maker, capable of running the show. He's a gifted scorer and playmaker. Plus, he provides matchup problems with that size.
And yep, another basket.
Only a handful of the all-time greats have more 50-point games than he does.
He's moved all the way into a tie for 4th place on that list. Here's Banchero. Payton for 3. And so it looks like the Magic will retain possession here. Banchero looking around. Shot clock at 5. And a miss there on the triple.
Since halftime, scoreless in their first 5 attempts. It's been ugly.
Avdia finds Holiday. The 3 from MP. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Holiday's got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. Suggs with the ball. Klingon defending. Suggs passes to Bitadze. Holiday brings the double team. Wagner from long range. Portland grabs the miss. MP inside. Banchero's there. MP again.
No, it's scary because he's just been a matchup nightmare in this game. He's eaten up anybody they've thrown at him.
Banchero outside. The Magic again can't hit.
Not his night shooting the ball, and it's really had an impact on this game.
And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. And as we approach the new season, some new talent making the most of their opportunity in the league. Let's check out the race for Rookie of the Year. Some great young players. You look at MP, Well, he's shown he's a force as we move along in the meat of the season, sitting pretty at that #1 spot now, and it's his race to lose.
This is just a special player. No question he should be favored for the Rookie of the Year award at this point.
I ditto all of that. I mean, it's taken him only about half a season to show that he's going to be one of the faces of the NBA for a long time to come, barring injury.
Banchero kicks to Wagner. Another miss by Orlando.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
Pass to Bain. Trying to end the drought. MP grabs the miss. MP's got his 4th rebound in this one. It's deflected. Bain with it. He's got 11. Left side Suggs. Banchero outside. Looking to get it going. Rebound by the Trailblazers. MP's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Pass to Holiday. And here's MP for 3. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time.
And being able to spot up for that jump shot is really a skill MP has improved.
And so it's Suggs who brings up the ball for the Orlando Magic. Following this one, they get to host the Hornets. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home. Now Batazzi. And a wide open look for Payne. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
A good look there, and he didn't waste it. His second 3 of the game.
Inside. Here's Klingon. And it goes down 2 points. Klingon's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
I'd agree with you, and I don't think they expected this one to be a game where they would get battered inside like they had. I didn't care for his shot selection that time. He needs to let the game come to him a little bit. Just relax, take your time, son.
And that one drops.
And you look at this scoring outburst by MP. What's incredible is he still has room to grow.
Banchero outside. To the middle. And here we go. Holiday heading to the hoop. And got hung up on the dunk. Quite enough elevation there, I guess. Bain with it. Now defended by MP. And Suggs throws it down.
Tell you what, I love when Suggs attacks the defense like this because he's so hard to guard when he's aggressively looking to get to the rim.
Holiday, the pass to MP. Again, what an avalanche!
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. Back to Suggs. Good on the 3-point shot. Suggs has got 5.
Suggs clearly on a mission right there. He went to the line looking for payback.
And Klingon has it in the corner. And Desmond Bain pulls it down. Well, Orlando shooting at 36%. They really seem out of sync offensively. Banchero is screened for Bain. A 3-pointer off the mark. Trailblazers shooting an almost unfair 78% from the field. And here's MP for 3. And the Trailblazers another 3.
The defense has to understand the scouting report on MP. He can make you pay from deep.
Outside, Bain. 3-pointer. Trains the 3-pointer. Bain's got 6 in the quarter.
That gives him his second 3 of the half with 3 total for the game.
MP kicks to Avdia. Back to MP. The shot missing. Avdia against Wagner. Banchero outside. Shoots over Kamara. And so it's MP making things happen for the Portland Trailblazers. A sensational night for him. And we reach the 4th quarter. Checked in for Portland. With floor spacing so in demand league-wide, Clark, there are non-shooting big men on the chopping block, wouldn't you say?
I agree. I mean, for centers, you've got to have the awareness as far as cutting and moving off the ball and then using what they call circle action in the paint to create an angle for the pass and stay out of the way. Those are things that are part of the game now for the big guys.
In at the guard spots, Lillard and Sharp. MP out there with Jeremy Grant. And it's Williams at the 5. That's the group in the game for the Trailblazers. Gets it to fall. The bucket from Bane.
And we've seen more of this lately from Bane, continuing to blossom and improve as a scorer.
And another one falls. Amazing. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
Carter kicks to Suggs. Orlando moving the ball around. Pass to Bane. Again, the miss by Bane. MP passes to Williams. Grant outside. Lillard from outside. Good, and Grant gets the assist. Grant's got his 3rd assist on the night.
So effective in the catch and shoot is Lillard. You give him an inch, and he's taking much more than that.
Outside, Bane. And Clark, is someone who has been around the game their entire life. What advice would you give to younger players?
A couple of things, Kevin, I would highlight. One is embrace the work, embrace the process of development, run your own race in that regard, stay away from the snare of compare, and dedicate yourself to being a continual learner and always striving to get better.
Lillard outside. And another 3 for Portland. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Trailblazers.
They've made a point to protect the rim, challenging shots all game long, and the block total is off the charts.
The shooting's been great, but also how about the energy level? That's what's impressed me the most. They've been getting it up and down in transition, and that takes effort.
And Suggs throws it down.
Cleared to fly. Here comes Mr. Suggs lifting off.
And here are the Blazers. They're on a 16-7 run. And Lillard kicks to Grant. MP passes to Grant. And here's MP for 3. Rebound by the Magic. Banchero outside. And stolen by MP. Grant against Carter. Grant dishes to Williams. Pass to MP. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Lillard's got 5 assists tonight.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it. Well, he won't miss many of those, not when he gets a good look like that.
Here's Sharp, takes it inside, and it's sent back by Carter. Here's Williams, and it's Suggs with the rebound. Magic shooting a paltry 33% in the 4th. Not a good showing for this offense.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for Portland.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way.
And so it'll boost this year's win total for them to 29.
A 2-game season series. They win them both and complete the sweep.
That's a nice feeling to get the sweep. Even though it is a small number, still nice to get that sweep.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for MP.
Well, I love the force that he showed on defense, using all of his length to deny shots. He was their anchor tonight.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
Suggs passes to Bane. Now, here's Banchero. Looking to end his cold spell.
The reach of Williams is outstanding. He uses it to perfection to deny shooting.
MP, good.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
And so Portland takes this one, but by a big margin. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game,
30-plus points usually means you had a good night.
Man, it is hard work.
Kevin, over to you.
Terrific work as always.